Hi everyone. I got another stick I'm working on. It's poplar, the wood, 1.25 inch. I'm going to call this one the zebra stick. I drawn on it with the pencil, and that took about a half an hour to get it all done. So all I have to do is carve it out now and paint it, then sand off the excess, and then paint the black or the white, whatever one that I use first. I'll sand that off first. So it's gonna be a lot of work. I mean, I could just paint it black or white and then go over it with white or black, but you ain't carving it out. You know, if you carve it out, it gives the depth. So it's gonna take some time. This is the first step. There's more to come. This is it all carved out. I'm going to leave the handle like this for now. I'm going to figure out what to do with it, but that's what it looks like. Now I have to go and carve out in between to make it lower than the other spots. And so that's step 2. Well, here it is all carved out. You can see it. I don't like to carve this kind of wood like this because you can see it like frayed. It's got really frayed edges and stuff, and I don't like that. And you can see how rough it is. So what I have a bit that I use. It's like a grinding bit. I used it down here a little bit, kind of smoothed it out. But I don't know how to. I have a little bit of ideas on how I want to get this smooth as this, but I don't know if it's going to be able to do it. But I did a little bit down there, but I have to go all the way up the stick again. But that's it so far. And I'll keep working on it. Well, I've been working on it for a few hours, more than a few hours, and the last time I showed you, it was all carved out. I went around with a round bit to carve out the majority of the wood that I needed it out, but it's really sloppy, you know. And I went back with this bit here. It makes a more square edge, and that's what it looks like there. See, it gets in there, it takes that rounded edge out, and it cleans it up really nice. And then I'll go over it with a sanding block to take off this top parts and stuff. But that's what it looks like so far. I only got that much done out of, I would say, 3 hours, and I got to go the rest of the way. And the handle, I'm going to do something different with that. I have to figure it out, but that's what it looks like so far. It's a nice cleaner look. It actually like sands it as I work on it, squaring up, you know, the edges. That's it so far. Alright, this is it all done. I always carve my name and the date it's done in the bottom, and then the rubber tip goes over that, protects it. But this is stick number 34. And all I have to do is paint the black and white in between to make the stripes. And this is it all the way up. And the handle I kind of winged. I winged it, you know, just something to do. And then this is where I hang it as I spray it, and then I'll put the top on it after I take this out. And that's it so far. I'll let you know how it comes out on the first coat of paint. I'll make a video of that. What I'm doing is painting in the low parts, and I already went around my name. Just some regular hobby paint, some black. You can pick it up anywhere for like $1 a bottle. And I'm going to sand with a sanding block to knock it all off the high parts. I could just go with it and paint white, but it might take 2 coats over the black. So that's why I'll sand it off. It'd be a lot quicker. And that's it so far. I'll let you know what it looks like in a little while. Now here it's all painted, and I'm going to show you how it comes off. Don't use spray paint. Spray paint will get down in there. If you were going to sand this and leave it wood, the spray paint will actually leave lines that like bleed. But I use a sanding block, and It takes a little bit of sanding, but I ain't gonna sand the whole thing in the house. But you can see what basically what I'm going for here. See, that'll take it all out. Then I'll sand all that white. I just want most of the black off so it doesn't take 2 coats of white. And that's about that right there. Here it is, all finished. I got the bottom on it and it's all carved out. I kept the grain of wood on there and I didn't paint it white. I didn't care for the white because this wood had some nice dark spots and stuff in it, and this is the handle. I kind of, I don't know, I did something different. And then this top, it's a compass that it's a pin that actually pins onto your jacket, and I just cut the pin off and I mounted that in there with some silicone. So I got a compass for the top. But that's it, you know, 21 hours, and actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. It looks okay, you know, not bad at all. Some people ask me what I really use for my sticks, and I use it's a spray, Minwax, polyurethane, high gloss, and I use a spray because if you use a brush you'll get bubbles in the finish, and I don't like that. So this is it. It's all done. I'll take the dog out for a walk.